So I can hear all the transformation, the relationships that happen. Well, from an outcome standpoint, what did it look like a few years after you were there?
It was great. I will say this, like I tell you, the culture is even more important to me than getting immediate results.
Sure.
So there were some folks who left the school who were successful teachers, but didn't quite have the same mindset as we're looking for. So we did take a dip in some scores initially after they left, but then we rose back up, and I left that school in much better shape than I found it in. Our scores were among the best in the district.
Wow.
And it was just getting
turnover was lower.
Turnover was
Staff
lower.
was
People
happy
loved
to show
it.
up.
Yeah,
parents were volunteering.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at the things that we've talked about.
Yeah, so it was just a great culture. I was so sad to leave. I was in tears, honestly, when I left. But it was, I was just happy that I left it in better shape than I found it.
I'm surprised they let you leave.
Yeah.
You must have snuck out at night.
I snuck out.
Yes. Yeah. No, I think that is outstanding. And thank you for highlighting that there can be a dip in performance. Because, change, it can be intense, and sometimes people don't get on board. And sometimes in an investment, sometimes you put money into something, right? And you lose money, but you're retooling and in some way you lose performance because you're retooling and adjusting, but it's with this shared vision, right? And that turned around. And so I think for new principals coming up that are facing something hard, it's not an instantly get better.
Yeah.
Because you build relationships, right? That's step one.
That's right.
Now you got to assess, implement your strategy, and sometimes that's going to cause people to have to step off the team.
That's right. That's right.
They're just not the best fit. Yeah.
That's exactly right. And I obviously kids are first and foremost, but I had this philosophy that I followed is, if I take care of my teachers, the teachers are going to take care of the kids, and the kids will be happy. And if the kids are happy, the parents are going to be happy. So I focused on making sure I gave the teachers the tools they needed to be successful, helped support them as much as I could and wherever I could. And that way they can support our students. But I know since I didn't have that direct impact on the students, I had to go through the teachers since they had that direct impact. But then, of course, you build the relationships with kids. I still get reminded today by some parents when I run into them. They said, you always knew every student's name. How did you do that? I said, I don't know. I just, but it's just building that relationship across the board, students, parents, and staff.
I do think people get that out of order sometimes. Mm-hmm. I do think the angry parent distracts, and so I give into the angry parent, but I've undermined the teacher in the way. And so, it's definitely true that I think as we invest in, it's kind of like your own family, right? As I invest in my own family, then they can go out and invest in others. Your teachers are your family. So by pouring into them, which part of that meant having to say who needs to be in the family.
That's exactly right.
Because, supporting your teachers doesn't mean there's no accountability.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely there's accountability. Got to make sure we're all moving in the right direction.
That's exactly right.
But of course, then they can tend to children, performing children, everybody, happy children, happy parents. And now the system is working like it should.
That's exactly right.
That's great.